Anyone can pretend to be great sitting on the couch. Anyone can pretend that they can do it better until they see the challenge and stare at how hard it is. The reality is that we prove ourselves when we face the challenge, right when we have it in front of us. It's then when we really know each other and we realize how big or small we are. And it's precisely that instant, that moment, in that precise place that makes the difference between who achieves true greatness and becomes a legend. And who surrenders when he realizes that the challenge was beyond his expectations. In that moment, it's when the winners are separated from the big mouths. Because the challenge allows you to know yourself and allows you to measure your true worth. The challenge trains you, and with pain, he forges you. And it's the pain that makes you grow. And that's when you face the challenge, which often occurs with getting up early. Dress up in your clothes to go train. Work hard on a project that nobody understands except you. In putting the bar with your loose legs that resist feeling the effect of muscle warning and simply ask you to go back to sleep. When the challenge arises, it's when you really know if what you fantasized so many times before was what you really wanted. Many people are just dreamers, but rarely doers. What makes the difference between a dreamer and a doer is that the doer, despite the continuous struggles, gets up, works on what he wants, and doesn't stop at the first obstacle. Because every obstacle is what really tests you and asks you, how much do you want this? The only way to know if you truly want something is to get up and face the challenge. If, in spite of the hardships that your goal entails, you go ahead. If, in spite of the tragedies that the persecution of your dreams entails, you don't give up. If, despite the obstacles that your goal represents, you remain unwavering, then that is what you really want. The only way to overcome the challenge is to really want the goal you are after. Facing the challenge is nothing more than proving that you want what you long for.
Many people want to drive a Ferrari, but few people dare to do what it takes to get it. Many people want to have a fit body, kill themselves in the gym with monstrous routines, lifting exaggerated weights like ego lifters, but they don't want to consume the macronutrients they need. And when they see their next door neighbor achieve his goals, they simply say, "Oh, well, that's because he used drugs." Very few people want what they say they want. How do I know? Because when they see the cost, the challenge, the effort involved, they simply realize that this was not what they wanted. And they surrender, because when they do what it asks for, they realize that there are many rejections, a lot of pain, many disappointments, many hours of work, and many things that they are not willing to do. If you face the challenge, and despite that you keep fighting, it's because this is it. This is what you want. Don't be afraid of the challenge. Don't be afraid of the pain. Don't resent hard work.
That forces you to stand up, to drag your tired body. Your why will be the one that will take you to achieve what you have proposed so much. So try yourself. This is what you want. Prove yourself. You're not gonna stop. Your reasons will give you the momentum you need to continue. With every bead of sweat on your forehead, with every tear in your eyes, you'll test what the hell you're made of. That you're not gonna stop, because you know very well what you are looking for. You know very well why you are pursuing what you want. Each challenge brings you closer to your goal.
Every stone in your way brings you closer and closer to what you are looking for, what you are longing for. Face the challenge, and every day that you do this, your mind will be convinced that this is what you want. So go. and face the challenge.